Welcome back. As the national examination season gets underway, it has emerged that financial constraints are threatening the administration of exams by the Kenya National Examinations Council, KNEC. The agency says it is facing a funding deficit of about 6.8 billion shillings, a gap that threatens logistical efficiency and timely operations. KNEC's Chief Executive Officer, David Njegere, has proposed that examination funds be directed straight to learners to enhance transparency and accountability. And as Anne Musungu now reports, KPSEA assessments have already concluded today.
With national assessment results expected in December, the administration, logistics and marking process may face disruption due to underfunding of the Kenya National Examination Council, raising concerns about the timely and efficient management of the year's examination and assessment activities.
Chair, we wish to point out, however, that the Kenya National Examinations Council requires additional budget support in order to effectively undertake its mandate. This financial year, the council's approved recurrent budget had an allocation of Kenya shillings 5.9 billion. This is against a total requirement of Kenya shillings 12.723 billion.
KNEC had requested for 12.8 billion shillings in the budget, but only received 5.9 billion, from which it settled pending bills amounting to 1.08 billion shillings. This has left a deficit of 6.8 billion, expected to be cleared in two installments of 3.1 billion and 3.7 billion from the supplementary budget, which is out around December. Meanwhile, the KNEC CEO, speaking before the National Education Committee, urged the government to channel examination funds directly to learners instead of issuing them as grants, arguing that such an approach would enhance transparency.
Change that principle and say, for example, the number of centers where we are administering KPSEA, the highest is 32,000. Then the budgeting process should also be based on how many centers do you have, how many containers do you have, therefore how much money do you need.
As the Kenya Primary School Education Assessment KPSEA concludes today, calls for integrity heightens with just 3 days to the end of KJSEA and 3 days to the official start of the theory papers of KCSE.
We would provide round-the-clock security in terms of the movement, but also where there are other breaches. We are also working with the Ministry of ICT. So we've known that in previous instances we've had the challenges of early exposure, and the command center is coordinating this so that for people who are involved or anyone who might have been involved, then we are able to take immediate and appropriate action.
Tomorrow, junior school learners are scheduled to sit integrated science in the morning, followed by pre-technical studies later in the day as part of the ongoing national assessment. And Musungu, KTN, Nairobi.
Former Interior CS